Woohoo! Huh? Ah! Hey guys, this is Jim and welcome to episode 14 of Manufactio Minecraft, the Minecraft Modpack inspired by Factorio. Machines, power, stuff everywhere. I hope you're well, guys. I'm continuing to be addicted to this game. I deliberately have not played Factorio version 17.17 because I knew I'd sink hours and hours and hours into it. So what did I do instead? I played Manufactio, and now I'm sinking hours and hours and hours into this. Enjoying it. Very much enjoying it. Oh yes, big thank you, Stuart, aka Golrith, for putting the mod pack together. I am really enjoying it. So thank you. Alright, yes, I've been moving and tidying up. So I've moved all our stuff from our little, our downstairs original unsafe area and started using the copper and steel chests because they can these can hold more, and one of these, it doesn't hold that much, but it's a good size and fairly cheap given the amount of copper we've got. Tons and tons of copper and slag. So I've moved all these from wherever they were dumped around the place. I've cleaned up a little bit down here. We had some EFABs there, so there's a few up there again. And I've done some building. Yes, last episode we're getting our little proper research place together, and I have put a roof on it there. Good old building gadget. Yeah, well done, Direwolf. That actually works really well. Thoroughly enjoying using that. There are a couple of flaws. Well, maybe not with the building gadget, but the scaffolding. It can do the full blocks, but it can't do the scaffolding slabs. So if we try and select that, invalid block. That's a little annoying, but otherwise it made it so easy to build this roof that's got pollution in it already. I still haven't finished setting up our green signs. Our red is working, but not properly working. I haven't hooked up the inputs for the stuff yet. That chunk over there, so there's a boundary for the chunk. That's where our oil is, and we might get to that today depending on how we go. I think the first thing we've got to do though is power. So we're going to have to move our generators from down there to over there. Yeah, I'm going to die a lot doing that. Speaking of, where's our statistics? Yeah, oh, look at this. Games quit. Oh, 47. Time played. Lots. The deaths. Let's have a look at number of deaths. 218. Oh, boy. If we go to the mobs, right down the bottom, Alien Bug, you killed 1,250, so we killed a lot, but they've killed us 148. Yeah, we're dying. We're dying a lot, but, yeah, let's move the generators over to there because it's just... we just die too much down there, and you need to give it coal, and it's just too hard. Actually, in fact, let's do some research before we do that. Now, I haven't got much stashed away, but we've got a little bit. We have that chest. There's something I do want to unlock in military. Yes, military. This might help us a little bit, maybe. So, military 2 provides access to grenades, combat shotgun, and incendiary ammo, and unlocks the military science pack. So, grenades could be useful if we can drop them on their heads. I don't know how much damage it'll do to blocks and things. And a combat shotgun, that should be handy. So only 20 of each. So let's do that one. Claim that. There is another one we could probably do here. The assault rifle. No description, but I gather we're getting an assault rifle. So that might help us as well. So we'll get that too. Okay, so we've got the AKM. Just looking up, I was doing a search for assault. There's the AUG. So is this what we've unlocked? Looks like plastic sheet. We're not making plastic yet. But in our loot, do we have any plastic sheets? Oh, we do. Oh, we might be able to scrounge our loot to make us one of these guys. Awesome. Night again. Lighting. before we go attack mobs, floodlights, immersive engineering floodlights. So I was looking through all the JEI here to try and find things for lighting, because the little lanterns that we got, the powered lanterns, those ones, they're not very powerful. So I'm wondering if these floodlights are any better. So let's just hook up a little coal generator to start with and see what sort of lighting we get from it. If I sort of face it whichever way, and then we put you. Can we put you there? Yep. All right, and we'll just connect those. Give that a bit of power. Just ignore the redstone. You're going to turn on. Does it need a redstone signal? Definitely making power. Is it not enough power? Oh, that took a bit of fiddling to get working. So yeah, shift clicked it to invert the redstone control, and you can click aside to change the angle, and there, like that, and then click, yeah. So, oh, I see. If I okay, all right. So yeah, a little bit confusing, but there, we got him on. Okay, well, light, that's good. He's probably facing the wrong direction, but he'll be handy for up in our little building down there. I'll move him down there somewhere and get busy digging that up. Oh, the weapons! Try out the new weapons. So I've got the combat shotgun and the AUG. So if we right click the AUG, oh, it's like a sniper rifle. Ew. Where's a mob? Hi there. Okay, so I can hold down the button and yeah, he shoots pretty fast. Nice. And the combat shotgun. Bugs. There we go. Oh, yes. Yes. Good, but you know we're never going to survive all those. Now the grenades we need to actually build in an assembly machine. Which I don't have set up right now, and we need power to power it anyway, so I think I've just got to get on with this. Whew, survived. I'm wondering if we can get away with just using one boiler with 2 generators. I guess we'll find out. So, hi Enderman, bam! Thank you, I need an ender pearl. Oh, and in case we haven't checked our little mob system down here for a while, it is doing very well. So, tons of loot bags. Oh, things dropping in holes. Oh, holes, I guess. Whoop. This side I've already had to empty out with loot bags already because it was filling up. So it was backlogged onto that chest. So it is doing very well. I think we're out of power though. There we go. Off it goes. Alright, getting there. Now, I just wanted to point out that the Better Boilers does have a book that you can just craft. It's not too bad. Bit of iron and stuff. And then you can click on the controller, shift-click on the controller, and it'll tell you if your boiler's been built properly. And it says no issues. So that is a good start. Turns out we've also got Forge multi-block thingy. The old multi-blocks in the pack. So can we saw up that into? We can. Excellent. Good. I just want to make a nice little wall up here for our water for the boilers and things. Boilers, pumps. That's the thing I'm thinking of. And don't forget to put the lever on it. Okay. I may have got a little bit carried away again. Yes, but I thought, well, get it organised. Let's do it properly. We've got a whole little setup over here, which we'll get to shortly. I've got our water, got our power going across the top there. That's all the MV stuff. We've really got to get this going, though. We've got to get our research happening so that we can continue to unlock items, better things, easier things. But before we can really sort of get this going, there's a couple of things we've got to do, in fact. We've got to, put all the machines in, But we've also got to figure out exactly how much power is all this going to use. How much do we need? And for that, guess what? It's back to the spreadsheets. Yeah, okay. So when we unlock bits of pieces of machinery in the quest, sometimes it tells us how much power it uses. So for the basic assembler, we need 210 RF per tick. For a standard, we need 350. Same with the power generation. So if we have the immersive engineering, we get that much RF per tick and things. Some things, though, we don't know how much power they use, like the metal press, gun turret, the floodlight, which we just tested. I don't know how much that's using, but it is less than 40 because we hooked it up to a coal generator, for example. Another example was the metal press. So I hooked up coal generators, the RF Tools ones, to it and made sure it didn't stutter. So I had 3 hooked into it, it was still stuttering a bit and running out of power. So putting 4 in means we get 160, and it was running continuously. So I've sort of just rounded it down to 150, and that's just a guess. So there might be better ways we can figure out how much power we use. But yeah, I've resorted to numbers again. There's our ingredients tab from last episode. Yes. So with that in mind, then we can then sort of figure out just how much power we're going to use. Yeah, so if we consider just the red sites that we set up last episode, we've got 2 metal presses, a basic assembler, and a basic standard lab just running there. So how much power is that? That is 590 RF per tick. Aha! Maths! Oh, there's a little mod included in the mod pack. You can just click the sign and then edit the text, which is really handy, which is really handy, especially when you're rearranging things continuously. Yeah, so 590 RF per tick. So if one of those gives us, what, 2100 along one line, then that's heaps, basically. So then, oh boy, look at all the metal presses. Look at that. That looks awesome. Yes, so if we sort of break it down like these guys, this is just for making the belts. So the power usage we're going to need for that is more maths. There we are, just put some temporary lighting up there, just using the RF Tools generators until we hook the power up. But I think that might be a good spot to put the lights, just sitting there underneath the railing there, underneath the scaffold, because I think it does light everything up. We can do a little test. I mean, we're going to try and avoid leaving spawn spaces anyway. There's a bit there. All the way back here, though, like the dirt and things would be spawnable right now, our little placeholders. So that looks pretty good, actually. That's normally a spawnable spot. So we can look at tilting these as well to get them to which way? No, we want to get underneath it to do that. Oh no, no, angle. Wait, angle turning. That way. Oh yes, he tilts it down a bit. So is that one? There we are. So it's no longer spawnable on top of that. That's very cool. In fact, they're going to look awesome. Oh, that looks awesome. Awesome, guys. Awesome. Can't think of a better word other than awesome. Yes, power-wise though. So I think. Oh yeah, I've got to fix that gap in a sec. 590 plus 740 plus 560 plus 810 plus 800. I think with 2 generators we should be fine. Is what that all amounts to. Yeah. All right. I'll get all these properly built and ready to hook up. Alright, I think the wires are all hooked up in here along to every machine. Whew, that took a while. Yeah, so basically we've got that one row of scaffold slabs there. So that's the center line coming from the power down that way, and then it branches across to right above each machine there, and then straight down onto every machine. So it's fairly neat and organized. It's going to hopefully reduce the chances of us getting zapped, although this little walkways here is pretty close to it. The good thing about the slabs here is that you can climb up them, the scaffolding ones, so we can just jump up there and climb up, which is very cool when I fall off accidentally. So I think everything is hooked up at least to that direction. We do have to hook it up to the main lines that we also have to hook up over that way. Well, I should finish up this roof first. So I left these little gaps basically to put a different colour wood in, so I'll put the dark oak in there. And we probably want to make some holes so that the emissions have more of a chance to get out. At the moment I think they can only really sneak out through these holes or at the very end there. So we'll put a little roof access maybe out here somewhere, but then yeah, we'll just use the old building gadget in stair mode here, which is really handy. So we can just do stairs. So if we look down at that, how far up do we want to go? I think it's going to be more than 4, maybe 8. We'll go 8. Click. Oh. And was 8 a good guess? Oh, nearly. Could probably just put a slab there, can't we? Just like that. Oh, now we've blocked the pollution. So maybe we'll put in some little vents. So this is all slabs and stairs, so that there's no spawn points here. But maybe, yeah, right where this gap. Oop, don't fall. So if we do a little 3 by 3 like this. Oh, yeah, see, now I'm hitting it. And just do a little, maybe do a little vent around there somehow. Yeah, just a little, slab it off there so there's, oops, no spawn spaces like that. Now this is probably too big, isn't it? A big 3 by 3 hole like this. Maybe I should have stuck with the little, just a one hole gap, but it's a big hole in the ceiling. But at least hopefully no mobs will spawn and fall down there. Although we are going to get rain and things, aren't they? So maybe have a cap or something above it. Anyway, I'll take care of all that later. We really want to get this going, don't we? I keep getting distracted. Oh. Spending way too long on this, but it's looking good, guys. I think I left a dirt block. Never mind. I'll get that later. I think we're all hooked up now. So one of the problems was these guys only can use the LV wire, so I've had to string an LV cable along here. We're going to have a transformer just down over there. We'll put that down in a sec. I'll just hook up this one last light that I spotted that I hadn't hooked up yet. LV. Okay, so yeah, so we've got MV going to these lines as we saw earlier with our little calculations, and then whoop, over here another MV line that is not connected over to there. So one generator will power one generator will power the other. So I've got to connect. Ooh, hang on. I connect him. Oh, wrong wire. Right wire. Hang on. We'll get it. There. Okay, good. So you can now go over here, round here, up here, back through to here to you. Yes. Okay. I think we're good. Now we'll just put down the transformer just down here. So we've got one of these guys, yeah, a transformer. So it has like an MV and an LV. I gather there's going to be a HV version in case we need it. Well, that's bigger than I thought it was going to be. So the MV on that side will connect to that, and the LV will connect to that. Yeah, that's big. Alright, so the first thing we need to do is make sure I've set up the boiler correctly. Remember we moved this, well, probably 10 minutes ago for you, but about 4 hours ago for me. I've got a little Kickstarter here, so we'll use just this guy to get the pumps going. That pump to pump the water in, and the pump up there to pump the steam across. And then we'll turn this off and then turn this on so that the power from that is then driving the pumps. Alright, so yeah, so we need to put that guy in and we'll turn this guy on. Hopefully now the pumps are pumping. So go around here. You are not getting any water. You have not got any power. Why? The very first button switch on we do, it fails. Up, across, pump, across, down, through, here, in there, in there. Oh. It's right in my face. That's a relay. Phew. Okay. Then we want a connector. Right. You. Pump getting power. That's a good sign. Okay. Good. Pump not getting water. Oh, I might have to fiddle with the output. I might not have set the output on that because it's feeding directly in. So we might have to break the block, set the output, and then reset just those blocks. That's a good sign, isn't it? We've got water coming in, steam coming out. Very good. Yeah, it's got dark again because I realised I hadn't made the moulds. So I went and grabbed, crafted, thingied those guys up. Oh, it's been a long day. Okay, let's just get the supplies out of the way. So, we've got steam coming through. So we should be able to now switch this guy over to here. Okay, and turn him off. Right, so... Okay. He's sputtering a bit, but we do have everything turned off. Except the lights, I would have expected to come on. Maybe we're still building up steam. It could still be warming up a bit. Yeah, because we're still pretty cool, aren't we? Alright, so we're not sure if one boiler will support 2 generators anyway. But this guy should be at least going because we're doing the LV. There's a wire missing. Bing. Hey! Oh! Oh, I guess my platform is a bit too close to the wires. Alright, well that's good. Right, let's put all these moulds in now. Green inserter. Iron plate. I'm glad I've got that sign there. That's really handy. What's this one? Yeah, iron plate to gear. Ah, good. Yes. Good thing we planned it all out before we actually built it. Well, that remains to be seen, really, doesn't it? Another missing wire. Okay, we'll test the red science again. We did at the end of last episode, but just to make sure everything's getting power correctly. Oh, I need to fix my layout as well. It was what, copper and iron, I think, was the idea, wasn't it? Oop, I'm hearing a stamp. That's good. Okay, that's going through. Those two, stamp, gear, into the assembly machine. No matching recipe. Oh, was it waiting for something? Or you have not got enough power. I've got to turn the power on. Hang on. Bam! But those still did a bit. They must have had a bit of a buffer in them. Okay. Now are you a matching recipe? No. Oh, 0 power. Oh, that guy's... He's the wrong thing as well. That might have been it. Just wasn't pumping steam out fast enough. He's happy now, though. Seems to be. And he's... mostly happy. Seems to be. It's continuously sort of... Yeah, I think he's okay. So, I think we're okay. Yeah, alright. Okay. A little nervous, but it seems to be working. So, How about we next hook up this this little guy here that's powering all these? But what we're going to need, I haven't hooked these up still. We'll leave that for next episode. But we'll just manually feed in some iron, redstone for those three. Yeah, okay, so iron plate to iron gear, let's give him a stack, and give him a stack, and the redstone, chuck that on, and then we'll go turn it on. So things will hopefully happen. Okay, so that's now powered. Hopefully, there to there to there. 0, 0, 0, 0. Is everything 0? Oh, oh, he's resetting, so he's not enough power. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, maybe it is the steam, because this is he's certainly stuttering, isn't he? I wonder how big we can make the boilers. So it is a multi-block and a variable size one. Is that the biggest? Can we make it bigger? Alright, I've widened it to be 4 wide, 4 by 3. So apparently it can go up to like 1,000 blocks. So we've just got to wait for it to... So it's got a bigger capacity now for steam. So we'll just give it a bit of a time to heat up. Yeah, we might try that again. I've just put regular belts on because that belt is part of the machine. So our stacks of iron may have despawned while we were fiddling with all that stuff. But I've noticed if things back up on the belt itself, they don't despawn. There's belts around the place. Where? Somewhere. Oh, down there. There's stuff on the belt there, just near that inserter. Yeah, they just don't seem to despawn, which is good in one way. Oh, missed. Hang on. We want to get it onto the belt. This game again. Try and throw the things onto the belt without it despawning. Whoop. There. Just get it on the belt in the first place. Now, you are still not stamping though, are you? That is a bummer. A bummer, a bummer. Beep. Ah. Hey, and you're not stamping either. You are on, aren't you? Off, on. Yeah. Uh-oh. I've made a mistake, guys. Whoops. Not too major, fortunately. I had assumed that the MV transmitted 2048 RF per tick. That is wrong. I just looked up at the configs for immersive engineering for the mod pack here, and they transmit 1024. So that is why not everything is being powered. If we've got 740 there and 590 there, plus the 2 pumps that we're powering over there, that is more than 1024. All that means, though, is that I just have to get a few more lines come along here, have 2 lines come off each generator instead of just 1, and rework the wiring. But we have run out of time for this episode. I will do all that between episodes. So next episode, hopefully the wiring will be correct and we'll be nearly good to go. We've still got to do our sorting and stuff, but we're getting there, guys. We're getting there, and it's looking good. I'm very happy with this. It's come along really, really, really nicely, despite the fact it's not working. But yes, hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.